Goddamn, man. First podcast. Really don't know what to name it yet.
Not yet.
Just some shit that it's kind of weird. You can hear that shit in the other room. But yeah, just some shit that niggas want to put together just to talk about music. I know y'all gonna really enjoy this shit.
Straight up, man.
You know
Shit, we sit up and do this on the cool anyway, so I feel like, man, when motherfuckers get to hear this shit, they gonna be feeling the same
Nah,
way we
for real,
feel.
for real.
You know what I'm
So I
saying?
mean, might as well, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna start off by introducing ourselves. We got a special guest.
Special guest.
He didn't want to be on this whole, but nigga, he finna be on here today. But shit, I'm Alex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my name Randy.
And my nigga Randy, I'm G.Bailey, man. You know how we doing it, man. So, realistically, like we said, man, we always come in this motherfucker. We sit up in politics, rap, and current events and life anyway. So we just figure, man, shit, let's go and get it popping and introduce this shit to the world.
Nah, square business, put some shit together. But really, this shit just came together off niggas making music, and we actually at a studio right now. We just actually gutted the booth out,
Dream
talking
team.
into the mic type shit, and we was like, man, we just gonna go in here and talk about some shit. So we just gonna get it popped off with one of the things that really brought us together, and that's just kind of respect, loyalty, just kind of how the game is supposed to go, like how niggas supposed to maneuver and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of been a big topic in the circle lately, because we'd have some other shit going on. We ain't gonna really mention that, but this is kind of how we wanted to pop this off, just so y'all niggas know kind of what our morals are and what we value as a unit.
Straight
You know what
up.
I'm saying? What keeps niggas together. My nigga Gerard over there laughing. We're gonna have to get him in here at some point.
Texas
You know what I'm
toast.
saying? Y'all watch out. Hey, the Blue Bonic Tonic is dropping soon.
Nah, straight up Poirot.
Yeah.
Come on.
You feel me? And we not tripping on niggas paying.
But on the cool, it's crazy that you say that about like respect and loyalty, man. Like, I can't lie, you know, Master P and Romeo, they just put out that I got the hookup part 2.
Man, niggas was mad about that shit. I ain't seen it yet.
Niggas big man, I can't lie, I didn't go to the theaters, but I did make a purchase on iTunes, so I got that bitch on my phone right now.
Oh, yeah?
If y'all motherfuckers want to see it, or I just try to find out a way to download it, send it to you. Don't try to sue us, but you know how the game
I ain't gonna
go.
lie, Master P, you my boy, but I'ma just need to log in.
Already, I
so
got
can
you.
Just get on that motherfucker.
I got you. You can get the Apple Music too, but
Yeah.
shit, on the cool, I can't lie. From a hood movie perspective, it's fucking incredible. It's funny from top to bottom. It's some random shit going on. You know, niggas can't really keep it together all the time, but
Yeah.
it's funny as hell. But I've been watching their interviews and shit, and one thing Master P brought up in the midst of their interviews was he don't really speak on loyalty no more. He kind of speak more on commitment.
Right.
And you can be loyal to a nigga all motherfucking day, but if you're not committed to the cause, it kind of fuck up the whole grand scheme. So I feel like in a situation like this, niggas like us, of course we loyal, of course we solid, of course if something go down, niggas know who to call and do whatever, but
All that shit.
you know, with us making music and us trying to get to where we need to go, that commitment aspect of it is it's big.
That's a big deal.
It is. I ain't never even looked at shit like that.
At the end of the day, yeah, loyalty binds niggas together.
Right.
But if you don't got commitment, niggas not making no progress.
Nothing.
They just literally glued together in the same fucking spot.
Exactly.
But it's kind of funny because you bringing that up, this shit funny to me. you bringing that shit up reminds me of 21 Savage.
Okay.
When he dropped his album, that was like literally the whole thing he was talking about. You could love me, but you know what I'm saying? If it ain't no loyalty, I'm not fucking with it. You know how that nigga be talking shit. Nigga sounded super hard and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody was on it. It was like, bro, it's about loyalty. Like, I literally seen a million niggas talk about that on
Straight
Facebook.
up.
But then you got a more seasoned nigga like Master P coming out saying, okay, loyalty is cool, but if you're
Right.
not committed to what you're doing, nigga, that shit ain't finna pop. So it's
Straight
just
up.
funny that, like you said, he was talking about that before, but now this is what he's on. But I still fuck with 21 though, man.
Nah, for
I
sure.
fuck
You already know it's 21 all day, but shit, at the same time, man, like I was raised on loyalty.
Yeah.
But a lot of that loyalty shit just mean that on the cool just mean you love somebody, but when you look at the definition of love ain't nothing but a strong emotion. So, you know, like you can love anything. You can love your shoes the same way you love your bitch. Of course, they not giving you the same
enjoyment and excitement.
Right, but it's the same
It's
shit.
two different types of pleasures, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But it's still pleasure at the end of the day. You know what I'm talking about? So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That shit just kind of struck a nerve. But on the Flip side of it, you need to see that motherfucker and I got the hook up.
No, I'm gonna see it because I'm a hood movie fanatic.
Yes.
Like I really don't know why I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and pay the $3.99, $4.99, or whatever it is, and download that motherfucker. Because really, I heard they brought a lot of the internet comedians out on that motherfucker.
You got DC Young Fly, Fat Boy SSC, you got
that nigga
goddamn
funny,
as fuck. And Funny Mike, the nigga from Baton Rouge.
To my 22 Savage?
22 Savage. 22,
Oh,
it ain't 21.
You know they had to get that nigga on there, bro.
Right,
Since he's from Louisiana. So.
Exactly.
Is Master P
that nigga funny,
and Romeo on it?
Yeah, the movie still. Have y'all seen I Got the Hook Up, the first one?
Of
Okay,
course.
so you know the movie was based around Black and Blue. The movie still based around Black and Blue. I don't want to get too much into it, but Blue ended up going through a little situation. Black ended up going through a little situation, ended up losing some shit. They have to gain it back, and it's really just about life, man. It's as good as the first one. I don't feel like Master P ever put out a bad movie. I mean, Silk the Shocker did some terrible acting in his day. But
I don't even want to speak on Silk the Shocker, aka Blueface Original.
But you
know what I'm saying? I leave that where it's at. Niggas
Right.
really like Silk. Niggas like No Limit.
Right.
I personally didn't really listen to No Limit. I like
Right.
Mystical, but I just
I
respect
love
Master
Mystical.
P because he low-key was a triple threat. He did shit that none of these niggas did.
At all.
My nigga trapped, made fire-ass music with a record label,
Right.
and played in the league. Man. Nobody else did that, bro. I'm
That's a
not
real
trying to
triple
hear that shit
threat.
from nobody,
Yeah,
bro.
Master P, you gotta respect that, man. 'Cause
Straight
he's a great businessman as far as the way he thinks about
Nah,
the way of making money. Like he really put a lot of these young guys on.
Yeah.
So you gotta respect
Big
Master P.
facts. And a lot of niggas, like, they be trying to look at him like, oh, and they'll just come to them and they be like, man, Master P done helped me out.
Right.
It's like, bro, really, no one helped him for real. He trying to help you, but you really want a nigga to read through all your contracts and sign
Right.
and do all this. Nah, nigga really just picking up the phone like, look, hey, you need to be doing this, this, and that.
That's like that Kodak situation. You know,
Yeah, that's
Kodak
exactly
was
what I'm
like,
talking about, yeah.
he begging to meet Master P, and then the moment he meet Master P, it's a problem because Master P want a percentage. But like Master P was saying, and all the interviews I've been seeing, and just common knowledge, you gonna pay somebody else to look over your
Right,
shit.
exactly.
Why not pay the nigga that you know came from where you come from, did the things you did to get where you at today, to look over your shit to get you to the next level?
On the cool, Kodak fucked it up for everybody. Because after that, Master P was like, you know what? I'm
Fuck
tired
these
of fucking with
niggas.
these niggas, bro. He was like, I'm just going to fuck with, who I've been fucking
Hell
with.
yeah.
This nigga don't want to listen. Look where he's at now. On the
Straight
cool,
up.
I fuck with Kodak. Don't take it the wrong way.
But
you
nah,
gotta
it's
get your
real,
shit
though.
together.
There's
It's
another
real.
thing about Master P and Romeo. They tried to recruit Zion Williams
Yeah, they did.
for a shoe deal.
Yeah.
So like I said, you gotta respect the hustle.
Well, you know,
That shit lit, though. That shit lit.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta
Yeah.
respect the grind and hustle. Like Master
Straight
P,
up.
you never gonna see him on the news being broke nowhere.
hell no.
Master P,
Hell nah. That nigga never be broke.
He a great businessman.
Bro,
I
this
respect
nigga
Master P.
person,
I
bro.
respect.
There's no way.
Yeah,
Nah,
nah,
not
You
at
know
all.
what I'm saying?
Not at all. That nigga
Them
just-
shoes are nice too, though.
Nah, they really are. They kind of look like
Yeah.
all the other designer shoes.
Yeah,
Niggas just trying to hate on them because it's P.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Nah, facts. Goddamn.
But shit, man, I mean, on the cool, like, it's funny, like, we talking about all that shit. The first 30 seconds of the film, they show a mural of Nipsey Hussle. They actually dedicate the whole
That's what's up.
movie to Nipsey Hussle on the cool. And I know he just died a couple months
He
ago.
deserves the utmost respect and
For sure.
whatever hip hop can do to give him recognition,
Yeah.
that definitely needs to be done.
I mean, I ain't
So
on the-
respect to them.
Straight up, I ain't really even fucking with the BET Awards like talking about. Like I like watching the shit on YouTube and whatnot. But even the fact that they took the time to get that nigga dedication and shit,
They had to.
they had to.
The only thing, I'm not gonna lie, that bothers me about the whole situation
Right.
is literally like all these new bandwagon fans. Because it was a lot of niggas that I used to play Nipsey for.
And
it was
hated
like,
that shit.
It was like, man, Nipsey.
You could be mad at
garbage.
him. But
No, I'm glad though
Nah,
that
I'm
they
happy,
listen to
nah,
him
for
now.
sure, for
It's
sure.
a bittersweet thing,
Yeah,
though.
it's
It's a bittersweet
bitter,
thing. Because I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad niggas catching on, but it's like when I was trying to put y'all niggas, you know how it is. Niggas want to give niggas their flowers when they gone.
Exactly.
They want to give them to them when they here.
I can't lie, when that victory lap dropped, I was on everybody's line like saying, nigga, you heard the new Nip, you heard the new Nip.
there wasn't nobody listening to it.
Nah, I mean, like the core fans, of course. And I mean, Nipsey did, for a nigga that's been independent his whole career for the most part, he did a solid first week, but the album is damn near gold now.
Yeah.
You know, want to know a funny thing? Not to
No, you good.
not to backtrack, but Nipsey respected Master P.
Of
well.
course,
Like
of course.
his way is he learned a lot from his business way of thinking. Like his
Right.
story, like he talked to
No, for sure, for
So
sure.
let's just talk
Master
about
put a lot of people on. Rest in peace, Nipsey.
rest in peace.
Fucking
Thank
Victory
the
Lap though, like when you look at it as an album, bro, he gave niggas everything they was looking for. Now, granted, Victory Lap did take like fucking 10 years to come out. You know what I'm saying? But my nigga had Blue Laces 2 on there.
Yeah.
Like he had a lot of like part 2.
I was
and
really
continuation.
surprised. I was really surprised that he, doubled up in a lot of his, songs.
Yeah, he did. He got a lot of part 2s and
he
3s.
got a lot of
We
part
should have
2s
doubled
and-
up that song with Dom
Oh,
Kennedy.
man,
that shit
was
on one
flame,
too.
bro.
That
But
shit kinda
niggas
hit
slept
niggas in
on
the
it.
head.
I have a question.
What's up?
Since his name came up, how do you guys really feel about Dom Kennedy at this point in his career?
Ooh. Today?
I
Like
mean,
today.
if I could
would
go
be
back,
honest.
Let's be honest.
Okay, so
No disrespect,
that's all good,
I love
man.
I love Dom Kennedy.
Hey
No,
man,
facts.
this is some rap shit, and we talking about rap shit, and if we just gonna keep it a buck, Dom Kennedy to me has always been one of them rappers that didn't work as hard as his buzz was. So when he was at the top, let's say Not Far From Home, or no, I'm sorry, not Far From Home, but
from West Side with Love too.
I have a
West Side Would Love Too, and Get Home Safe. I think is what
Get
it was
Home
called.
Safe was straight
I have
flame.
a source
Yes, sir.
that actually knows Dom Kennedy.
Mm-hmm.
And they said the same thing you're saying.
Yeah.
He didn't work hard. He
Like,
kind of coasted through.
The Get Home Safe. You talking about Still Calling? You talking about all these hit records
After School.
after school, nigga? And it's just
Black
like,
Billies.
nigga,
Bro.
he came. Every time he came to Dallas maybe 4 times. Or on paper, he's supposed to come 4 times. He maybe only came once. Every other show got canceled.
Hold
Ain't no
on.
reason a rapper
Real
gonna
quick,
cancel
let me
that
pause
show.
that. How in the fuck do you drop goddamn Get Home Safely, nigga, and then drop goddamn By Dom Kennedy after that? And that shit was trash. Bro, come on, lemonade, water, sugar, lemon, squeeze. I was like, bro, what is you on, bro?
One thing I am gonna say, we're gonna see how hard Dom Kennedy's gonna have to work now because he doesn't have Nipsey Hussle.
He ain't never had.
No,
really-
I mean, he really got his own label that he trying to
He
run,
has his
bro.
own
that
label.
shit gonna be cool.
But let's be real.
But he need to stop making tapes.
Let's
with
be
motherfucking-
real.
What's that producer name? The producer that makes all them beats. He been doing tapes with him, the Half and Half.
I don't know what his name is.
Oh, you talking about Hit Boy?
Hit Boy.
Oh, Hit Boy.
Cut it out.
Hit Boy, no,
No, I
look.
like Hit Boy, but it's
Okay, I'm
not
about to
Dom
say.
Kennedy swagger, bro.
Nah, not at all.
Hit Boy's nice. He kind of took over that mixtape. Him and Dom had it. I'm not gonna.
Of course,
because
but-
Dom sound like he's half asleep.
And
he
Dom
sound like
ain't-
he just woke up and was like,
Hey, but no disrespect, cause your album's still my shit, Dom.
Dom,
No,
Dom
the
ain't
first,
never
like,
been a
4-5
rapper's rapper
albums.
though.
I
Dom
bought-
ain't
no.
never been a
I bought
rapper's
your Get
rapper.
Home Safely album. You know what I'm saying?
What
My phone
happened
right
though
now.
is Dom caught that early wave, and he
Right.
was like, "Man, I'm the shit." I think he started feeling himself
Of course.
But you know what it is?
because he was in
My-
that chill wave with Wiz
Yeah,
and
Wiz
Currency.
and
my
Currency and all
humble
that shit.
opinion, I'm not from LA, but I'm from California.
Right.
Riverside, San Bernardino, appreciate
Hey,
it.
San
Hey,
Bernardino.
Shout out to Redlands too. Shout out to Redlands. I really think LA rappers, California rappers in general, you can make a lot of money living in LA.
Right.
You don't have to
You ain't
work
really
that-
gotta travel
You don't gotta work
outside.
that hard to get money. Musically and.
See, I can't even lie. Like up until 2017, because I've been checking for Nip since like Hustle in the House.
Hmm.
I always kind of felt that way about Nip too, to where like, damn, this nigga just ain't really working as hard as I feel like he should be working
facts.
on the rap standpoint. But then when you look at the grand scheme, these niggas was working on so much other shit. You kind of can see why Nip wasn't solely focused on the rap. But when you talking about a nigga like Dom, like the OPM shit, like the Other People's Money, that's the name of his label and shit if y'all don't know. But the OPM shit didn't really just pop like that. Like,
no, it never did.
it never popped.
Nah,
and I always like the concept.
There's so many questions about that though.
Exactly.
Okay,
But
what is that? Is that a like?
it's supposed to mean Other People's Money, but
That was originally his dad's shit, from what I heard.
exactly.
So I guess he was just carrying it on, but it's
But-
like, bro, you.
And maybe Dom is in a situation where he's making money so many other places that he doesn't have to
I
focus
hope
on
so.
this. But I really feel like, Dom just he already wasn't a rapper's rapper. He already wasn't the most skilled nigga in the game. If you gonna work off your cool, the nigga keep working off your
He had
cool.
so many swagger little songs.
This is Dom's window.
Not enough videos and shows though.
2013, the summer of 2013. When that summer ended, so did Dom.
Nah, cause the album from Get On Safe was
came out in the
2015.
fall.
When it come out?
Nah, that was like 2013 fall.
Okay, well,
We have to fact check that at some point.
Nah,
I might be wrong,
I remember.
I just remember the bitches I was hanging with at the time. That's the only reason I'm saying.
Let me not
that.
say this. Let me not say the summer of 2013. Let me just say 2013, 2014. That window.
Yeah.
When
He dropped by
2014.
Dom Kennedy 2014 or 2015.
When he dropped,
okay.
when he dropped that and I was
That monotone shit.
Watermelon
Right.
Squeeze, I was like, man, what is going on now, man?
You know what I said?
He
Go in, bro. It's your birthday. I was like, bro, it sounded like he got fucked up at a party.
And just
he was
making
laying
a
on the
song.
couch and somebody was like, Dom, remember you gotta record this verse?
And he
They
just
put the right here. He's like,
But
oh,
I still respect Dom because
Nah, I always fuck with Dom.
you know
no matter
Platinum
what.
Chanel records like that.
Ah, nigga.
Stupid, dumb.
you
I'm
know,
on point. That ain't
17,
the 300, it's the
Rolls
Rolls
Royce,
Royce.
nigga.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Dom Kennedy, you know, no disrespect to you, but,
Straight up.
You know, your old music is definitely better than your
But
new.
see,
Nah,
he
for
put
real.
out that he put out a record called album called "L.A. Is Not for Sale." If you hear the raps on "L.A. Is Not for Sale," you would have never fucked with Dom again. But he had fucked up so bad. Nah, straight up. But he had fucked up so bad that he just put out Volume 2 at the end of last year, and Volume 2 is like fucking incredible. I can't even lie. Like, it sound like the Dom that we love, but then nobody hear it because everybody quit fucking with Dom Kennedy.
Like, my nigga don't even do songs with Casey Veggies no more. Like, what's up with that?
Well, you know what? Casey Veggies just put a tape out, and he kind of sounded subpar too. But I feel like a lot of them, yeah, you need to check it out. But a lot of them LA niggas, I ain't gonna even say LA. I'm just gonna say a lot of them cool ass, rapping ass niggas who didn't have the same hustle as Currency, they didn't have the same machine as Wiz, fell up under the rug because they just wasn't working as hard.
That's not
their fault.
That's not absolutely
Straight
true because you know, speaking of Wiz, I'm gonna bring up somebody that was came up around the same time you did Currency.
Yeah.
You know, Wiz probably is more known in the mainstream than Currency.
Yeah, but Currency work
Nah,
ethic
he
been
is.
crazy though.
But who's making more and more change? You know, we're not.
Well, Wiz
But
making
them two
mad
niggas,
money.
I feel like I can't even compare Wiz and Currency because they just so like this.
But they
And
not
they
the
both
same,
gave
bro.
us, they not the same, but they came up together and they gave us that same stoner wave when they
Right.
first hit.
Right.
I won't
But
compare
you,
them to.
you can't compare them, but you got to put it in the conversation at some point.
Well, you know after
fuck
How
with
Fly,
I do too. But
Cushion Orange Juice wasn't nothing
What?
but like a Currency project.
you know how many people I've met who've never heard a Currency song?
Them niggas
Nah, that's
sleeping,
real
bro.
though.
No,
That's
no.
real.
No, it is real. I be
real.
bringing that up. Like, you don't know Currency?
Yeah.
Nah, you don't know Currency, the hot spitter? Because some
Yeah,
niggas know
see
him
it from there.
No Limit Days. They be
Right.
like, nah. And I'm like, you don't know King Kong?
Currency-
And you know what I have to say to get them to know who that is?
Talk to me.
Where the cash at?
Really?
I be like, remember you see my girl legs open? They be like, oh yeah, I remember that song. And I'm
Right.
like, bro, that's not even who he is anymore.
At
But-
all,
but-
not
but-
even close.
You know, back on topic, Casey Veggies. He needs to do more.
I don't even really want
Nah,
to
he
talk about
does.
Casey Veggies because I didn't like him back then.
His
So,
his
he got a
last
couple. He got
his
a
last
couple.
iconic
That Life Changes was hard.
moment for him. You know what album it was? Life Changes.
Yeah.
Life Change is hella old though.
But that's the last time you was like, man.
Him and Rocky Fresh put out like a collab album back during that time that I thought was hard, but niggas ain't fucking with Rocky
I about to
Fresh
say,
either.
who?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know who that
That's
is.
what niggas gonna ask.
Yeah.
Like,
Rocky Fresh,
Fresh.
he signed to MMG. At least he was. He's a little nigga from
Oh,
Chicago.
dang, you want throwback?
Nah, but see, when you talking about throwback, we talking about 2013, 14. That's during that time.
No,
so
that's
That's facts. That's facts.
You know.
Rocky Fresh, where you at, man? Where you at?
He trying, I guess. Shit.
I guess he in the same spot as like the outfit and all them niggas. Y'all niggas, hold on, real quick, cause we from DFW. Y'all niggas really let Post Malone
Hey.
come out, and I fuck with Post. Don't get it twisted. But y'all let Post Malone pop out and take over everybody. Like, how does that happen, bro?
I mean, they Dallas is a lot more mature than when we were 18, 19, 20.
Nah, bro, Dallas ain't gonna never change.
No,
bro.
come on now, Yellow Busy. You got Trap Boy Freddy. You
I'm
got
from
Yellow Busy.
Yellow Beezy, I can't lie. He just did 1 billion
he pop.
streams.
Yeah,
He
he
pop,
pop.
I mean,
pop,
his shit pops on the radio, but honestly, I don't hear nobody riding around listening
bumping
to
in
it.
that trunk.
Everybody,
Nah.
but everybody also knows who Trap Boy Freddy is, right?
They know
Yeah,
who
they
it is,
know
but
who it is, but-
who's listening to Trap Boy Freddy? Bro?
I can't lie. When I'm riding
A
around
lot
the
of-
city, I don't hear that shit in people's cars. But I
I
just
hear
feel
more
like
Mo 3 than anything.
If you're not listening to Trap Boy
Mo
Freddy's,
Mo 3 got the streets,
Mo-
and Yellow Beezy got the radio.
Right.
No
And
disrespect
Trap
Mo
Boy
3.
just a cool ass nigga.
I like Mo 3. But if we talking about mainstream listeners, he's not there yet.
Well, nah, of
No,
course
hell no, he's
Of
not
course
there
not.
yet.
Of course
But
not.
that really don't always matter.
It
You know what I'm
don't.
saying?
It don't.
It don't always matter. Like,
'Cause
if
he
you-
eating in the
if you
chilling
listen to
circuit.
Kevin Gates' one of the newest songs he put out, he be like, these niggas be going hard as fuck
So
on the radio, but in the streets, nobody respects them.
Exactly.
how are we rating these artists then?
I rate them based on what regular, real niggas that listen to music.
Yeah, I
Well,
can't really.
I can't go off the radio.
I'm all about the numbers, baby.
If we go off the
I'm all
numbers, then
about the
Tekashi
numbers.
6ix9ine is the greatest rapper, and I can't fucking say that.
Nah,
Let's not
straight
even
up.
get
If we
into that.
just going off numbers, Eminem better than Jay-Z.
And let's please,
That-
I don't want to go there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't
So,
want to go there.
I can't. I can't really base it on numbers. I can
But
only base it
Eminem-
off the streets.
Eminem is a better freestyler than Jay-Z.
All right, so
Yeah.
You
I
don't think
don't-
so?
bro, who cares, bro? Look, Eminem, I got respect for Eminem. His first album was amazing.
His first 3 maybe.
No.
You don't think so?
I'm sorry, I gotta break my silence. No.
Bro,
No.
No.
just step into the camera real quick.
Slide in here and tell these niggas no, man. Please
Yeah,
let them
man.
know that it's really a
For the
no.
record, where's the camera?
There's 2 of them right here.
Okay. Eminem is nowhere near goddamn Jay-Z's capacity. in
Talk
mind,
your
bro.
shit.
He's more popular. He's more appealing.
He's
to-
just a white rapper.
I didn't want to say it.
He's just a white fucker.
I
And
ain't
low-key
gonna-
kind of got nibbled on by MGK. I'm just saying.
I
If
don't
you
know
wanna
about
take it
that.
there.
Just slightly. But I don't want to get into Eminem. Like, I don't
Nah,
even care
fuck all
about
that
that.
shit. Fuck all that
But
shit.
but on the cool, bro, like, so you was telling me some shit about Nipsey and Big U,
Okay,
bro. Like,
so-
what's up with that?
Look, now I can't lie. As a real nigga, man, I don't think I've ever died when a rapper. I don't think I ever cried when a rapper died. I remember in '96 riding around with my mama and her friend and her friend's son and myself riding around Dallas at the time when Pac died. That shit was all over the radio. I was a child at the time, small child at the time, so it didn't really just like hit me.
Right
This
on.
Nipsey shit, just being a fan and knowing how the nigga came up, it hit me a little different. So I can't lie, I've been doing a lot of research on it. So, you know, a lot of the shit was saying that Cowboy, the nigga that was there when the whole shit went down, that was one of the niggas that worked for Nip. They try to sell him as a business partner, but realistically, he was just an employee.
Right.
They trying to say that Cowboy had something to do with it. I think Cowboy may have known what was going on, but I don't think he had nothing to do with the setup. From what I'm hearing, from what I'm reading, all the research I'm doing, it's looking like it's a hit from Big U.
So, on the cool, when you really look at it, same shit that happened to Pac.
Same shit that happened to Pac.
Same shit that happened to
Well,
Pac.
you know, no, I can't say that because, you know, Pac got caught up in some gang banging shit that he wasn't really a part of.
No, he did.
And some Crip
He did.
niggas that was against the blood, they stomped out a Crip nigga.
Yeah,
And the same
at
Crip
the Mike
nigga,
Tyson fight.
exactly. And
Yeah.
the same Crip nigga pulled up on the side of. They found the nigga, shot him.
They have,
They try
Well,
to.
the only
they-
reason why I say it's similarities
Right.
is he had beef with the little snitch ass nigga that pulled
Oh
up.
yeah, true that.
And then that nigga came back and wet him up. Now,
Straight
Big
up.
U was involved. That's kind of like how niggas was saying it was Suge or Woo Woo.
Right. Now I don't
So
think
it's
that.
still all conspiracy theories around.
No,
it.
of course. At this point, it's just completely conspiracy. Look, I ain't trying to put none on nobody. I'm just going off the shit I've been kind of looking up myself. So the nigga Eric Holder or Shitty Cuz, whatever they want to call the nigga, Eric Holder, you know, was a part of that rolling 60 Crip type situation.
Right.
Now, from what I'm reading is that they did have a conversation about snitching. You know, the whole thing they've been trying to sell is Nipsey called a nigga a snitch, blah, blah, this and that. So they did have a conversation, but the conversation was more like on some, hey, bro, I hear you got some paperwork on, you need to clear that up. Not blatantly, I'll pussy that nigga, you a snitch, you need to get the fuck away from me like they was trying to sell it originally. What they really saying, though, is that because of a past situation between Nipsey, his family, Black Sam, they pops, and Big U, that Big U kind of just came back and finally kind of put that stain in. But on the cool, it's just like, I don't know, bro. Just looking at all the footage I've been looking at from the different shit on YouTube, and this ain't even no conspiracy theory shit. It's just shit that niggas rewinding the video and using their common sense. It look like it's a hit, man. It don't look like a nigga got mad and shot him. It look like from the nigga Terry Lathan. They talking about got shot in his ass and all that old shit. And it just looked like, you look at all the pictures of Nip before he died, the nigga Terry Lathan right there on his side. The niggas pull up in a black truck and block his whole shit off. He can't leave. They say the whole time he trying to leave. They say when the nigga got shot the first 2 times, he said, okay, y'all niggas got me.
Yeah.
Then the nigga came back, shot him 2 times, came back, shot him 2 more times, kicked him and ran off.
I feel like for it to be the Big U or whatever, that would be a crazy scenario. Cause in my mind, like when I think of some shit like that, I automatically go back to like an MLK situation, or as corny as it sounds, like Billy,
right?
Where they always be like, okay, if you want to get out and you don't want to do time or whatever the fuck,
right,
you gotta knock this nigga off because he making too much noise out here.
Right.
I don't really know what they have on Big U to where that would make sense for him to do that. Unless it's just really in the family type beef, and let's get this nigga out the way.
I think
this
it was
is
more
baby.
that.
This is my little cousin, or whoever the fuck you said it was.
Yeah.
This is baby mama. So
Right.
I'm not really sure on the situation, but I'm not gonna lie. Like for me watching the DJ Vlad interviews, I looked at Big U, and for some reason, something just always felt a little finicky.
Well, you know the character Debo is based on Big U.
Yeah.
So I mean, you already know he's a bully.
Right.
But when you on your live on IG and you talking about, niggas gotta come pay for this shit, the marathon continues, I ain't giving y'all shit for free, blah, blah, this and that. And then last night he on the live talking about, yeah, nigga, this supposed to be justice for Nip, and then him and all his niggas bust out laughing. I don't see what's funny about the situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all the rolling 60 Crip shit y'all had going on. You talking about some kids that lost their daddy, you talking about a bitch that lost her nigga. Like, you talking about some real shit going on, killing that man. Just like with the Yellow Beezy shooting. The niggas that shot him up would have got way more money trying to be his friend.
What if he wants recognition?
Nah, Big U, I don't think he
already got enough.
Yeah, I don't think
Bro,
he
the fucked up
he?
part though is Nipsey shouted Big U out in the song. Bro.
Every song.
Yeah, he did.
And
Yeah.
but the thing is with Big U, just going on to what you said, that kind of makes more sense because he might just be doing all this shit as a front, all that little getting back to the community and all that. He might really be trying to take the block back over.
I think that's exactly
and
what he's
eradicate
trying to
niggas that he feel like is in his way.
I feel like
Because if you hear him talk about Suge, he was like, oh, if I was out, Suge wouldn't even
Suge
be running
wouldn't even
the streets
have
like
that
that.
shit.
But
It sounds like he still want to do some shit.
It's a respect thing.
True,
Because
but
you know, just going down in history, anybody that does anything like this,
Right.
they feel disrespected.
of course.
It has nothing to do with. You know,
But who the fuck runs the Crips LLC? Who the fuck went and got a copyright on the Crips to even fight a nigga brother to try to get something that they already established? Who the fuck owns the Crips? Who's the CEO of the Crips, bruh?
I mean, he tried to claim it was him after Toogie on the cool, like the way he
Yeah,
acted.
but then he want to say, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't make no money on this and that. Who the fuck is the CEO of the Crips? We ain't ever established that.
You know-
Big, you want to be big homie. You want to be neighborhood so fucking bad. It got to be that. Because if it wasn't that, then how in the fuck do Nipsey family have to be fighting the Crips about some shit that they already got established?
There's too many voices, too many words of mouth, too many of this. Like,
Yeah.
people aren't really. There's not one person you talk to. You know, maybe Big U is OG over somebody. You
Right.
know,
Maybe Big U was upset because he can't be the token iconic Crip like Nipsey is.
Or maybe
All these niggas are Bloods out here.
You got that.
Nipsey literally came in backdoored off of like Snoop. Everybody used to compare him to Snoop.
Yeah.
And now he just big cripping. He probably made some niggas want to crip again. You know what
Nah,
I'm
straight
saying?
up. Straight up.
That's going back to my first thing.
I know Crips that fell off as far as the.
He might have done it for recognition. You know how much respect a person can get from
Nip,
yeah, you know what I mean.
Cause the nigga that killed him ain't got no respect for it. Like,
well, cause they would, what I read
the
online,
nigga that put the work in.
they said that they was knocking on these people's house.
Yeah.
From what I read,
They said they was doing what?
they was knocking on dude's house who shot Nipsey. Like
Yeah,
his
of
family,
course, but that's-
that's what
Yeah,
I
I
read.
mean but he ain't dead.
No, he's not dead because he's locked up. They probably got
He
him.
should still be dead.
Nah, they got him super solitary.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
super.
yeah.
Niggas can't get to him
You're
yet.
not-
He on
yeah.
23 like a bitch.
Right, like
Yeah,
niggas
yeah.
can't. He probably on 24 on the cool. He probably can't leave.
That nigga
it.
probably
Yeah,
asked for that.
He's a flight
Somebody
risk.
finna hit him with the Get Rich or Die Trying and slide them
Nah,
razor
straight up,
blade.
don't take care of yourself.
Because
You know rap,
back,
nigga.
You know how much respect a dude in prison will get for knocking down the person who knocked down
I
Nipsey?
don't know, man. There's also a gang of niggas want to get on his head too. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's all respect. You know, people love Nipsey. You know,
Nah, people love Nip, but
Nipsey would love that.
But it's just like what's
even
crazy.
outside of
Like,
LA.
overall, it's like every time a nigga try to come up and do some shit, bro, they always gotta knock him down, bro. Every single time.
I mean, it's crazy. You know, Nip always wore that Malcolm X chain. And Malcolm X got killed by niggas that was in the nation. And Nip got murdered by niggas that's in the 60s. And I don't think it's a coincidence. Well, of course, they were doing two different things, but I don't think it's a coincidence that even with Jesus got killed by his own fucking people. So, you know, at the end of the day, niggas are always gonna be jealous. Niggas are always gonna want what you got. But in a situation like that, you gonna kill me, and you gonna try to take my company over, nigga? You got your motherfucking.
You know what's
mind.
crazy though is just like Jesus, maybe not as strongly, but these same niggas knew, just like Jesus, that these niggas was gonna cross them.
Yes.
Malcolm X knew he was gonna get crossed.
You know, like they saying like 5 days before Nip got killed, it's a little clip where you just hear him talking about, man, you know, some of these older niggas, man, they be having regrets and they don't want to see these young niggas shine and all this and that. And then 4-5 days later, he get murdered. You know, I don't think it was a coincidence. I think they had been trying to get him in a position where they could do him like that.
Yeah.
But they got the niggas that was closest to him that wasn't Black Sam. 'Cause you know, his brother wasn't finna be for no fuck shit like that.
Not at all.
They ain't
You
even
can tell Black
communicating that
Sam
shit.
like really won't smoke.
Whenever
I know that nigga won't
Yeah.
smoke. I know he won't smoke, but he just like, we got so much going on. I got my niece, I got my nephew, I got my mom, I got all this. I can't fuck that up over some street shit, but I know he won't smoke. Them niggas too real of a niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
he probably, you know, he made some phone calls already.
he already
My
know
nigga
who did
Nipsey
it.
though, what sucks is like he was one of the only niggas that wasn't out here trying to make a rap song. Like that's what I hate about these niggas out here. They all just, oh, let me talk about lean, let me talk about perks, let
Right.
me talk about this. Nip wasn't on none of that shit, bro. And it's like they had to take that nigga out.
Straight
Just
up.
like Pac. Niggas always want to have a debate about who's better from Pac and Biggie and Jay-Z, but nobody had balls like Pac did.
Today,
He was all
Pac, in my eyes and my ears and everything, today, Pac is the better rapper.
Yeah.
Technically, Biggie was kind of had the flows and shit, but when you just turn on them last two Pac albums, All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli, you just playing from top to bottom.
Facts.
The Biggie shit was just kind of more like commercialized, and it's like it's a couple songs, but it's more stories than this what I did.
Now,
today.
luckily, I'm gonna get that shit big. That Biggie should have passed today. I really don't want niggas coming at me with this shit.
outside.
But on another podcast, I will address why I don't really feel like that about Biggie. But whatever.
Yeah, we'll do that another
You know what I'm
time.
saying?
But just to wrap up the Nipsey subject, man, like, I know he got family. I know he got, like I said, a wife. He got kids. He got mother, father, all of those shit, Black Sam.
Right.
I just feel like, you know, the shit is going to keep coming out. But I think we already know who did it, just like this whole time.
Oh,
we
but
know
they
who
gonna
did.
cover that shit up.
Yeah.
We gonna find out who did it. Maybe conspiracy wise.
Big, you never going to prison.
Nah,
for it.
he's not going to prison. They're not gonna make a big buzz.
Mm.
They wanted this man dead, and when they
Yeah.
want you dead, they gonna cover that
They
shit
gonna
up.
get you dead.
They gonna get a broom and a dustpan and
So,
sweep your shit up, bro.
I just pray like on the street level that his family gets the clarity that they need. But you know, we see what's going on, man. We knew who killed Pac the day it happened. Like we ain't nobody stupid out here. You know, I just hope that with the Nipsey shit that the marathon really gets a chance to continue.
Nipsey did the things Pac talked about. That's all.
Yeah, for sure.
Somewhat.
He put a lot of people in a great situation.
You know, Pac died broke, but
He died early though.
I just
so
love
it's
the
not
way
his fault.
Pac hopped out and just
You know,
said what he needed to
Pac-
fucking say.
How was
Yeah.
Tupac when he died? With
25,
25 years in one of those ages?
Yeah, he was young, bro.
You know, Nipsey was what, 30?
33.
33? He lived a lot longer, so you get a lot more done. But,
Nah, straight up.
you know, rest in peace, both those legends.
Nah, straight up, man. But shit on the side though, man. What y'all boys listening to these days, man?
Man, we were just talking about that when I first met you.
Hell yeah. Like, I know you. Okay, so, you know, we in the D, so we already know Currency gonna be here on this weekend. So, hopefully the niggas
big
can link
facts.
up and we can go see that Currency show. So, I know we all fuck with Currency, but outside of Spitter and Nip, What y'all boys like?
So
What
you
y'all
already know
looking
off
on?
the top, nigga.
I talk your shit.
You already know off
Talk
the
your
rip,
shit.
nigga. I'm fucking with Money Man,
Yeah.
like 100. Even though that nigga just came out here to Dallas and he kind of hoe, bro, because he only did like 4 fucking songs. I was still in that bitch.
It was like a club appearance though, right?
It was a club appearance, but my nigga, he did old songs like I Take a Brick and I Step on It. Like nigga, you done came out, bro. He did not. If he would have just did Proud Fool, I would have been fine. You know that.
Yeah.
All I need to hear him say was, "Ain't no way I'm gonna," you know what I'm saying, talk to an officer. I'm gonna show you right out the officer.
Yes,
He did not
that's
say,
my favorite
"Come on,
line."
bro." Every time, if I could get a shirt with that on there, nigga,
Yes.
I would. But I'm fucking with Money Man right now. I always fuck with Kevin Gates.
Okay.
He been dropping some shit lately. I'm really fucking with that.
Yeah.
Who else am I listening to right now, bro? Shit.
I want to kind of have that discussion about Money Man because I know in the beginning, even myself, I was just saying, Money Man, he's just a bootleg Future, man. It is this and that. But then you start digging a little deeper into the
as
content.
He starts to flip a little bit more, and as you start to really take in what he's saying,
Nigga, that scam talk and that like that other shit, that grower talk, that scam talk, and then just the fact that the cadences and the voices are kind of similar, but Money Man on some whole other shit. But I think the reason you was disappointed in that show is because Money Man, even though it's growing, it's not to the point to where he can do House of Blues or he can do Trees. I think he could have did Trees.
And honestly, it's that. But at the same time, I think he mistook Dallas for, well, I know these niggas fuck with my old shit.
Right.
I don't know if they fuck with my new shit. Nah, nigga, we wanted to hear that.
I done seen a couple interviews of Money Man. I think he put out so much music, I don't think he know what's sticking yet.
That's true, because, like, for him, the shit he put out for us, bro, he be done made this shit, like, 8 months ago. And he done been made 20 songs since then.
Exactly.
But, you know, nigga, the shit is working, bro. Like,
ATM my favorite shit right now.
The way he's flipping it, you talking about swiping CCs, smoking kush with hackers, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Meditating, going on fast and shit.
Yeah,
like,
growing your own
that's some
food.
shit that, like, I love Future, but that's some shit Future's not talking about.
Nah.
Like, literally, there was a one lane, and it was like maybe Money Man was behind Future, but then Future went this way, and Money Man kept going straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you talking about Future, then Future got platinum albums and platinum
No,
singles.
there's no comparing them when you look at them from that standpoint.
Right.
But when you talking about content matter,
I think Money Man got the
Future-
streets.
Money Man is Money Man is probably the most underrated artist in.
I think it's about to start growing. I don't think it's over. I just think he needs to streamline and he needs to have more impactful records.
If I hear one more person try to compare him to Future, though, I'm gonna lose my
But it's the
mind.
truth.
just
You gonna hear that.
I'm
But you
gonna
gonna
lose
hear
my
that.
I'm gonna tell you
mind.
the real difference between Money Man
Talk
and
to
Future.
me.
Be ready for this. Future will say some real shit, like for instance on Government Official. That nigga said, I just went and met up in Russia with Putin or something like that.
Right.
You see, you notice how he makes a whole hook out of that.
Right.
He wants you to hear, oh, this nigga said some deep shit. Money Man gonna say like 50 deep things and he's not gonna linger on that.
You right.
He gonna keep saying real
gets
shit
over it.
back to
Yeah.
back to back. He's like, I'm not gonna make a hook about this.
You know,
like,
I've been
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
pairs. I've been
You
out of
know-
pairs, and then
Yeah, he's gonna keep going. If you didn't catch it,
going.
nigga, that's on you. Because he wanna keep giving you shit.
You wanna know what I hear the most of?
Fuck.
People like, oh, he sounds just like Future, except for he talks about weed. Future talks about Vans and perks, and I mean, I get what you're saying.
He talk
but-
about perks
No, he
too.
talk about that shit
Money
too.
Man talk about perks?
Yeah.
Here
Give
and
me 1
then.
second, let me pop this perk.
Oh,
That's on the
okay.
new
Okay,
album,
okay,
bro.
okay.
That whole, and then the nigga gave us 22 songs. Now, granted, I done heard like 6 or 7 of them hoes, but come on, bro.
I would have liked for Money Man to give me a solid 12. But from 1 to
6
12.
hours too.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm talking about for his new effort, because, you know, nigga, they put billboards out for the boy this time. They did.
Yeah, he was really trying, bro.
They was trying this time.
Yeah.
To Hold You Down has the most pop appeal, but it's kind of
That
like
shit, I skipped that song.
it's like duh. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It ain't really the one that can hit. But he got some shit on there that can possibly hit. It's just so many fucking songs at once. I think that whole dropping 30 songs is a little bit a couple years ago. I don't want to hear 30 songs. I'd
Well,
rather hear
he
10
did come with a
bangers.
new format though, and that's giving you a 2-minute song, 2.5-minute song.
Yeah,
I don't know a lot of
that
niggas that was doing that.
That 230 has kind of been prevalent for some time now. Like even
Yes.
even when we make music, you know, I be like, man, let's 230. We don't need no more than that.
But when we started popping in 2016, 2015, that wasn't necessarily.
The songs were still 3-4 minutes.
They were still 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
And now all these little new niggas is popping on to that, and they're like, bro, it's about the spin. So if I make the song 2 minutes or a minute and a half, they gonna play this shit twice instead of once.
Exactly.
Speaking of new artists, I have a question for y'all.
What's up?
At this point in their careers, whose careers are better? Wife and Lucci or Moneybagg Yo?
Moneybagg Yo.
Yo, for sure.
Moneybagg Yo.
Lucci ain't really been the same since
Lucci,
Every Day We Lit. Like,
nah, I fuck with Lucci, but
Yeah.
Moneybagg Yo is just buzzing right now. He doing songs with everybody, bro.
Yeah.
He even got a song with J. Cole, bro.
I can tell you
You know
who
what I'm
my
saying?
favorite artist is. I like Moneybagg Yo better.
Yeah.
I think I like Wife and Lucci too though. He's really nice.
No, I fuck with Lucci, but they on two different waves. It's kind of hard to compare them.
No, it's not comparing.
really,
Yo
They
was
can't-
kind of more of a traditional rapper
my
too.
thing-
Only because
Moneybagg Yo.
they popped around the same time.
Right.
Like when I first heard Moneybagg Yo, that's when I started listening to Wife and Lucci.
That's true. That's true.
So I mean, that's the only reason why I'm asking that question, not to compare them as artists, because you
I
can't.
even give you one better if we talking about the Memphis niggas like Yo or Dolph.
You can't. I don't want to say that because Dolph been in the game.
Dolph been
Dolph been in the game,
but Dolph getting
That's
a
not
little
fair.
weak though.
That's not fair because Dolph. Whoa, now.
I don't know if Dolph
I
getting
don't
weak
know,
no
I don't
more.
know.
Bro,
than-
I be skipping through Dolph shit, bro. I'm tired of him with
that
same flow.
last album wasn't all that good.
Money
but-
now, granted, Moneybagg is kind of starting to lean towards these same beats.
Right.
I'm still liking some of his shit,
I
but
think
I
it's
ain't
how
gonna
he's
lie.
feeling,
I
though.
really like Heartless and fucking
Heartless is-
3 Federal.
Them the two, bro.
After
Them
that,
the two. Them the two.
The other shit is just like it's alright, bro.
I feel like we such in a we depend so much on streaming that niggas don't even care to make new music. I was talking to Toast about that the other day when we linked up. I'm just like, bruh, as much as I love,
out Toast.
Nah, straight up Texas Toast was good, my nigga. On the cool, I would just like say, bruh, I'd rather make something new and groundbreaking than to be sitting up making the same 3 trap records we can make all day. Like we can do that shit all fucking day. And I think a lot of these niggas just caught up in it. I think even with the Future situation, a lot of people don't like that Save Me album or the EP, but it's songs on there that if they would have been on Hendrix, they would have made sense. It's songs on there that if they would have been on Future, they would have made sense.
There's like one song that would have fit on Future. Government Official.
And
Future's vibe was just super bass, kicks, trap. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But music changes so much though. You can't really.
But Shotgun and Please Tell Me and
Shotgun,
Xanax,
but see, those,
Damage.
honestly, me personally, I feel like those were the throwaways from Hendrix. I feel like those were the scraps from Hendrix.
But they saying that he just, you know how Future do. Like Future probably got 10 years worth of music, but he gonna put out what he did last week.
You know, Beast Mode was some scraps.
I think people are
Beast Mode
too.
2. Yeah,
Obviously.
I think
Beast
people are
Mode 2.
too hard on Future.
Right now they are.
You have to be, because Future created a whole wave.
But the
and
album-
you're looking for him to run his wave, just like Drake got his own wave.
The album he put out, people stomped on it.
I
Talked
feel
dirty
like
about
this
it.
is the
Which
same.
one?
Save
Wizard?
Me.
Yes, Wizard. When that came out, people talked dirty about it.
Wizard-
Like, it was. You can't compare. You can't compare
Wizard
that
ain't all
album.
that good,
No,
though.
hold on. Let me say this. You can't compare that to his last few albums. No, if you want to talk about what were my favorite songs, yeah, of course I'm gonna go through some older.
Right.
But the way he worked on, he gave you both. The best of both worlds of what Future is.
But
Then he gave you a half. He gave you a 50% of that.
But it was still. He has some
He
songs.
might even gave it a 25%,
But
because
then-
the Wizard is not that
How many
hard.
songs did you like on the album?
On Wizard, okay, it was 20 records.
I might have like
As a Future purist fan, I can sit down and listen to this shit. But as a nigga that I know, if I turn on, when Future came out, I was like, nigga, this ain't DS2. But when I turn on Future, when I turn on Future today, that whole motherfucker slap from
That
top
bitch
to
slap.
bottom, nigga.
Future is a futuristic thinker.
Of course.
When he makes music, I believe. No, if you ask me, do I like all 20 songs on that album? No, of course not.
Right.
I'm gonna be real. Was it his best work? No, it wasn't.
But I feel like the Wizard.
But see, that's the problem. Now, hold on.
Right.
If that's not his best work, where do you put that shit at? Is it better than Evil? No. Is it better than Future
no.
Hendrix?
Well,
No.
it ain't
Is
even better than Purple
DS2?
Rain.
No. Is it better than Dirty Sprite 1?
Hell no.
No.
But that was an album.
Well, see,
you're talking about mixtapes and
Well,
stuff too.
well, it's the same thing. You know, we like to try to categorize as different shit, but your body of work is your body of work. So it is what it is. But I feel like
the radio's not
Wizard,
gonna play everything on
of course.
on
Fuck
the
the
mixtape.
radio.
Of course, but the Wizard and Save Me kind of is like Views and More Life. When Views and More Life came out, at the time, nobody was fucking with this shit, man.
I fucked with Views immediately. I didn't fuck with More Life immediately though.
I didn't like Views.
And that was the majority
I didn't like
of the views on no pun intended, but that was the view on
Like
Views.
when I heard One Dance, I was on.
When Views
I'm not
came,
gonna
when
lie.
Views came out though, I was in a different space personally, so I couldn't vibe with it as much.
Shit, my son was on the way. I was deeply in love. Like, it made sense, but I still
that
didn't
wasn't
like
when
it
Views
then.
came out. It wasn't.
When Views came out, I was still bumping Evil. You see what I'm saying?
Evil was so. I feel like niggas slept on Evil.
Of course.
Like DS2 came, and I mean, what you gonna backdoor after that? That's
He
his
did
best
Purple
shit.
Rain and he did Evil back to back.
And both were amazing. Evil, I feel like Evil was very complimentary to Dirty Sprite.
Me too.
I actually don't want a Dirty Sprite 3 from him right now because I don't feel like
Ever.
he can't give me what it needs right now.
Ever.
So he might want to chill on that. He might want to do what he did leading up to Dirty Sprite 2. He might
I
need to
don't
drop
know.
3
That-
flame-ass mixtapes.
That might save his career.
Nah, not if the music trash. Because if I get DS3, I need all the throwaways from DS2. That's the only way I'm accepting DS3 because I know all the DS2 throwaways
gonna
are
lie.
better than the Wizard and Save Me.
If he's gonna do that, I need him to do some Wayne shit and be like the Rebirth DS3, like the little mixtape.
Oh, yeah,
before.
the shit in between.
Yeah,
type
like
shit.
I need something
I
like
need
that.
another
and
Drake
then-
and Future tape. That's what I need.
That's on the way.
I hear that.
It's
that's
on the
a
way.
real
It's
on the
thing.
way?
Hell yeah.
But
I
it
seen
ain't
that
gonna
shit.
look.
Oh, wow.
It ain't gonna drop if Future keep throwing out duds because 100 shots.
Drake ain't gonna
100,
wanna get on there with him.
100, whatever
Drake-
that song is with Meek and Doughboy, that shit ain't really just
Drake-
hitting like talking about.
No,
Speaking
it's not at all.
Speaking of Drake, see, people don't give Drake enough credit. 'Cause-
Yes, they do.
I mean,
I guess a lot of
He
not,
gets the
niggas
most
not on
credit.
him as heavily
Well,
as before,
well-
but niggas in our age group are.
Oh shit.
what
But
I'm saying,
I ain't gonna lie,
how
bro.
many people do you know who don't miss? I know a lot of people don't like Drake.
I don't know nobody. Anytime
I know a lot of people
I'll
don't like
tell
Drake.
you this. Anytime I'm with a bitch, I can be playing the hardest song ever, and she just
All right,
want,
well,
and
you-
all she say is, "Can you turn some Drake on?"
I'm a cut Drake on.
Besides females, how many of your homeboys be like damn?
Everybody.
Drake? Shit,
Everybody.
shit.
But listen,
I know a couple people
we
who
get
don't.
another goddamn Drake and Future tape, bro. That hoe was hard.
Nah, but you know, they hated that shit.
I want them to wait till
They
next summer to
did.
drop it though.
But listen,
Ooh.
I need Future to quit being scared, quit running over here to Thug, quit Juice World. Oh my god.
The Juice WRLD shit was not necessary.
What was
bro.
you thinking?
The Super Slimy to me is hard from top
You
to
know
bottom.
what? You know
No,
what?
Super Slimy got
Do you know why people did that? You know why they wanted that to happen? Because people was just comparing him to Future too.
No, I think Future was in a
People were definitely comparing Juice WRLD to Future.
I think Future was in a fucked up contract dispute, and instead of him trying to pay
Oh,
Rocco with that Rocco situation,
Yeah, you know what? Rocco might have fucked him. Is he still in this shit with Rocco? Do he still owe him albums?
he don't own albums, but he getting back pay. But I think the way Future was trying to work around that
Rocco's
shit.
funny, bro.
How do you get out of that? How do you get out of that deal?
Well, you know, contracts can be broken. I mean, anything. I mean,
But I think he owed him like 3-4 albums on the cool.
because that nigga signed up to 10 albums.
So he's getting credit for whatever.
So maybe the Wizard and Save Me trash
Maybe
for
that's
a
why he's
reason.
saying save me.
Maybe.
nigga got the
Save
contract.
me.
Rocco fucked him, so he just somewhere spewed out with some ugly ass Asian bitches pop his
Hey,
ass.
but what's crazy about Save Me, since we from the D and all that old good shit, we really from the Ag, but whatever. The nigga that executive produced Save Me is a Dallas nigga.
Well, that nigga, we need to go find him and somebody slap the shit out of him for.
No, the production was good. The production was good.
Well, bro, this is the problem. This is what I need from Future. Are you listening, Future? Please.
Hendrix.
I hope this gets to you. Nigga, go find Metro. Wake his ass the fuck up, bro, because I don't know where the fuck he's been
And
at.
Southside
Go
Bleed.
get Southside. Go get motherfucking, what's that nigga that made the little
Nard
Uzi
and
Vert?
B.
What's the nigga made the little Uzi
People are
Vert?
so hard on Future.
TM88.
Go get him, bro.
Why are you so hard on Future?
Go get Zaytoven. Go get them niggas, bro. Quit
Nard
fucking-
and B. Please,
quit
you
fucking
and Nard
with
and B.
ATL Jacob. Now I'm a producer, so yes, fuck with the new producers. But for you personally, when you drop an album,
I have a question.
ATL
Why-
Jacob don't
why are you so hard on Future? You the hardest person
Nah,
on Future.
bro.
I think I'm the hardest nigga on anybody that I fuck
Anybody.
with. This is Future.
That's true.
I fuck with Future from Dirty
Future.
Sprite.
So what do you expect?
This is the nigga that took Gucci Mane's spot in my eyes.
This is the nigga that said if that's your hoe,
That's my
hoe too.
No, I feel that, but
Come on, bro. Space Cadet.
But dang, you know.
Tony Montana.
What if he tried?
He brought auto-tune back.
What if he
brought
rotation?
auto-tune back.
What if y'all speculate it's true? Maybe he is just putting all this bad work together because he got to pay, you know, Rocco.
But why you gonna fuck up your
You know,
legacy?
I
that
know
way?
for sure because I was with you. DS2 took us places. It took us through some shit.
It did.
Nah, straight up.
It did.
Come on, bro. That from that first song, bro. It was
Throwaway.
epic. It was so epic.
Throwaway, bro. Come on,
And
man.
it was 2 parts to throw away. When the song changed.
It even. Look, man. Look, I don't want
He
to.
tried to do that on Wizard, and it just
Nah,
like how
it
you
was
on
put
Wizard,
together
he would go from a slow song, you'd be like, I'm feeling this, and then it would just I'm like, bro, what are you
Like
doing?
that. I try to talk about women VVS's, and then we rock and roll.
I love that song.
We rock and roll.
That's exactly the song I'm talking about. I don't remember the
Yeah.
name of it, but I was just like, why? And you should have put Drake on that song.
You've been saying that this whole time.
Yes,
I
and
think
why
you're right
would
now.
and why would you put Gunna? And come on, Gunna and Thug.
Hey,
Like,
look.
come on, bro. I don't want to hear that. I don't fuck
I
with
don't-
Gunna. Thug, you alright with whatever. But I'm just not trying to hear them two go back and forth. That's like fucking motherfucking original and clone going back and forth with each other. Like they literally spliced Young Thug's DNA and made Gunna and gave him a
Hey,
Chanel
we gonna
bag.
talk. Hey, but look. Damn, I don't even want to go. We ain't even got that much time.
We
man,
gotta
but
wrap the shit up.
On the cool, I'm gonna end it like this. Everything we talked about was incredible. I got the hook up to ownership, commitment. Please look into
Loyalty.
loyalty, but commitment even more. Fucking Big you a foul nigga if you use Nipsey's niggas to get him murdered. We don't like that shit, but when I'm in Cali, you know, I don't want no problems. And then
This nigga, yeah. Hopefully you a stand up nigga, bro, and we're wrong about that.
Nah, straight up.
Put
I
that
do want to be
positivity
wrong
out
about
there.
that.
You
I
know
do
what
want to
I'm
be
saying?
wrong. I don't want to believe the shit I've been reading and watching about that. Future is the GOAT.
No, I mean that's undisputed. He has another good album or two though. Before I take that away from him, if it's not good,
The GOAT.
which I feel like is reasonable.
The goat of what?
Just the GOAT. We don't even have to look for anything.
He's just the
else.
goat.
Trap, rap, he's the GOAT.
Trap
But
rap.
we don't want to get into too much more discussion.
Yeah.
It's the first episode. We still coming out with a name. Obviously, you're gonna see
Yeah.
that motherfucker on the title whenever we put
Shit,
it out.
we'll figure it out
But
in a
hopefully
minute.
y'all fucking with this shit. If y'all fucking with it, we're gonna keep doing more. But once again, you know what I'm saying? I'm Alex.
I'm Randy. Hey.
It's your boy G.Bailey, man, and we just,
You know what I'm saying?
tune in, man. Tune in,
Fuck with
man.
us,
We got
'cause
some
the
more good
The
shit.
shit
for
really
you.
gonna get better as the shit go on.
Straight
bro.
up, man.
So we signing out.
Rest in
You know
peace
what
to
I'm saying,
Nip,
my nigga?
big
Shout
dog.
out Toast.
Texas
Yeah, my nigga not
toast.
even in there in the booth right now. You know
Boy,
what I'm
that
saying?
fell out on us, man. But hey,
Yo,
That was good.
then that shit was 50 minutes.